So many freelancers, so many business owners, so many people who have started their career into digital advertising. They want to know that how they can grow their business or they can grow traffic to their business organically. Now, organically, why there's a demand in that is because so many startups or people who have just begun their career as a freelancer, they cannot or they might not be in a situation to pay for paid advertising or pay for paid services like Google ads or Facebook ads, because it's costly and also the results are not certain. So people like to find out organic ways or free methods wherein they can grow traffic to the business or they can drive more leads for the business and they can keep going and grow their career. Now, in order to grow or in order to drive organic traffic to a business, there are multiple things that you can do. And I'm going to share things that has helped me personally in terms of driving traffic to my website. I don't have a massive traffic to the website, but yes, a couple of things did work for me, and I think it would be nice I would just share that information out with you all. And based on the information I share, it's something you like, feel free to use it in your business, in your freelancing career, right? So now, for organic content, for organic growth, content is the key, right? So the first thing you have to do is be prepared to make a lot of content. Like I don't produce a lot of content for YouTube or social media. I generally post when I get some time, or sometimes I post a couple of days in a week. Sometimes I try to do it on a daily basis, but the consistency is not there. And if you are serious about driving a lot of organic traffic, I recommend I would recommend to be very serious about producing content. Make sure you produce multiple contents throughout the day so that you can have a massive fan following in a couple of months or maybe in a year, right? So what kind of content am I talking about? So there are multiple types of content. Content in the form of text, which can be like writing blogs, writing articles. If you have a website, you can create multiple pages. You can publish articles on platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook, things like platforms like this. Next is social media, right? So with social media, you can make posts, you can share reels, you can post stories. Now these are not generic reels or posts or the stories. We want to make sure that the reels or the post or the stories that you're sharing, they are in relation to your business, and also they try to engage a lot of generic audience. Why I'm saying this? Because if you stay to your niche, not everyone is going to follow you or follow you or gain from you. But if you try to produce content that is something very generic, it's very much possible that you would attract a lot of audiences, because so many people will be able to relate to your content, right? And the next is engagement. Now engagement is mostly like making connections by commenting on people's post, sending requests on LinkedIn. It's just like engage so much that you build a large network and you can do business with in future, right? Now what about blogs? Now blogs, it's something that you can write so that when people search for something related to what you have written, your blogs could appear in the search engines like Google, Bing, Safari, whatever browser a person is using. Similarly, articles that can be published on LinkedIn and other platforms, right? Now blogs and articles are a great way if you want your piece of content to be discovered when someone is searching for your business or for a certain thing that you have written on the search engine. So suppose you like traveling and you want to share your travel experience to a city or to a country or to a place. Now, like so many people, before they want to travel, they try to read some articles, like they go to YouTube or they search like what's the best thing to do in the city, right? So if you write such kind of blogs, you are going to get a lot of traffic. So make sure to write relevant content according to the niche that you want to write, so you can drive a lot of audience. Next is social media. Now in social media, you can do a lot of things. You can either post photos, you can go with reels, videos, you can post stories. Now these post stories and reels, I do not want them to be very generic. And so what I prefer, or what I have seen, or what I have noticed, that the companies or pages that have grown massively, and they have gained millions of followers in a year or maybe a couple of months. Or wherever I have seen a massive growth, like the percentage of growth is very sudden, I have noticed that they have published a variety of content. They post reels, they post graphic content, they post photos, they use carousel images that can be slide, like 10 slides, 10 images you can use. They post stories daily, and they reply to the comments. They go into the DM section, they go into the post of others and make sure they comment in a nice way there, right? So these things can actually make you shine on social media. Now with reels, like so many people say that post only 1 to 2 reels, but again, the companies or the freelancers or the profiles which I have noticed have made a sudden growth, I have noticed that they are very consistent with reels. At least they post one reel or one content a day, right? So if you want to grow at a rapid rate, make sure you produce a lot of content. You produce at least 2 to 3 video content on a daily basis. If you can do more, do more, because at the end the algorithms of the social media will be able to find what you're doing and will be able to connect your article or your post to so many other users who can relate to it, right? Next is engagement. Engagement is very vital. I have personally experienced it, because in the earlier days when I started digital advertising couple of years back, like in 5 years back, I used to make comment on LinkedIn profiles. I used to make comment on people who were who were on social media. Now, the thing that helped me was writing meaningful comments, right? So suppose someone posted about a car, it's not just I make a like, because like can go unnoticed, but if you really take out time and personalize, and write something nice in the comments, it's very likely that people will pay attention. And if you do it on a regular basis, people can even follow you on a longer time, right? So that actually helps in establishing nice connections, which can be used for your business in future, right? So so these are the ways that you can drive organic growth. And if you want to drive organic leads, there are other things that you can do, like utilize Facebook groups. I have personally gained a few clients from Facebook groups, though I was not that active. But if you really want your business to roll out and make sure people find you and you go noticed everywhere, make sure you utilize all the channels that is available free of cost, so that you build an audience in a very small time, an audience that is loyal to you and that can give growth to your business. So yeah, that's all. See you in the next video.